Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, I've been struggling with Doctor Who for years, trying to get into it. I couldn't sort of find a way into the old episodes because I knew there were a lot missing and there were a lot I had to start with, and it was like 25, 30 years or something of shows. Um, and I did have the back catalogue for a while on ABC, and then that was lost to Disney. And I just ended up realizing, look, the only way you're going to do this is just going to have to do a sample of the original. Just watch like a few adventures from each Doctor, because I had a bunch on DVD, and just give yourself an idea of what the original era was like, and then move into the new modern era, and then watch all those ones, complete seasons, because you have all the complete seasons on DVD. So I thought, well, I'll do that. Then I discovered I was missing a couple of specials, which I thought were part of the box sets, but aren't. But then I found them on streaming on ABC, and then they disappeared. Then I found them on Amazon, and then they disappeared the next month. So now I'm kind of stuck, because I got through the first 5 years, which were great, and then when I got to Matt Smith's era, I just really lost interest. As much as a young Doctor Who kind of works with, snatching young girls off, the street and take them away in a box to other sort of universes and futures and times, is a lot less creepy when it's a young guy who's like a overgrown child. I don't know how the hell they're going to make that work with Capaldi. I just look at him and I just think, ugh, creep. But yeah, I'm kind of stuck because I just can't get back into season 7. I watched the first 2 episodes or the first special, and now this young companion who's just there because she's pretty, who's there with her boyfriend, is maybe pregnant, and is a Doctor Who's like, what's happening? It's just, all this, it's just insular and small, and just whatever fun and scale the show had was just lost when they switched to Matt Smith, and I just have not been able to get back into it, which is a bit of a problem because I still have the Ncuti Gatwa series, which I want to watch because I've got the DVDs, and I've got the companion, which is all up to date, and I have been trying to like educate myself a little bit with I had a few Doctor Who books on PDF, but I actually got The Secret Life of Monsters because I just wanted, to actually be able to look at them and just to be reminded of a lot of the ones from the old era, to remind me of what they are in that. And I've also been going back and getting some of the annuals and some of the comics and that, because these have stories in them as well. So I've been kind of, aside from doing research online and having, like I said, a bunch of books on PDF that I had bought, trying to immerse myself in Doctor Who, but it's very tricky because, like I said, the catalogue is moving all around. I don't even know who has the originals. I can't see them. I have no idea how to get to them. I found the first 4 episodes of Timeless Child, and that's it. Everything else, I don't know where it is, who has it. I see I can watch the modern Who. All 13 seasons are on BritBox if I want to do a trial for that or subscribe to that, but I can't find the originals, so it's a mess. And maybe the Whovians know where everything is, but someone trying to get into Doctor Who, a casual fan, a casual science fiction fan curious about Doctor Who, it's a nightmare to get into. And I think they're damaging the brand and hurting the franchise overall by keeping it, because you have these streamers and these licensees and these IP holders who have the licenses things, and they just hold on to them and make sure no one can see them without paying. And yeah, they make money out of that. They don't give it away for free, but they also don't find new audience members. They don't grow the franchise. They don't grow the fan base. So once upon a time, you'd have people discovering Doctor Who on TV or Star Trek on TV, and then they'd become fans, and then you had this growing community that would just roll along and, take along new members and buy merchandise along the way and spend money, and that's how they made money out of those franchises. And now they've got them limited to streaming services. They're shrinking the franchises because people aren't discovering them. People don't want to subscribe. They feel like the show's being held hostage, so they're buying DVDs and Blu-rays instead, so they don't have to worry about paying for access and then having that access going when the license goes up and then it goes to someone else or it goes nowhere. And it's just a mess, and they really need to work on this. I think the best thing is to show the shows first on free-to-air TV like the old days, and then instead of putting things on video like they used to and building their private collections, they still do that with DVD, but and Blu-ray and 4K. then put things to streaming as well. So you can either buy your own catalog, or which I get money for, or you can pay to have a streaming catalog that you have the library always there. So I think that's the way they should be doing this, because this new change of making everything behind a paywall is just denying access and shrinking the fan base, because you're not getting new people coming in and discover it. And the same thing goes for Star Trek and all the other franchises. They're all making the same mistake. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of the whole thing, and any advice on how to get through the Matt Smith era, because I'm just finding it really dull and blah and dark, and just I'm not feeling it, and I'm really stuck. And I don't even know how to get through to Capaldi. But I'm going to go. Bye.